Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantang with Evening News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi chairs 6th meeting of the Governing Council of Niti Aayog, says centre and states should work together. Chief Minister Nipirio shares points relevant to the state at the 6th meeting Governing Council of Niti Aayog. Rio stresses on curtailing government expenditure and giving importance to revenue generation for development. An opposition party says deficit in budget 2021-22 is alarming. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today stressed that centre and states should work together and make cooperative federalism more meaningful. He also urged to bring competitive, cooperative federalism not only among the states but also among the districts. In his opening remarks at the 6th meeting of the Governing Council of Niti Aayog, Modi said India has made up its mind to progress rapidly and doesn't want to lose time. He said a positive response received for this year's budget has expressed the mood of the nation, and the youth is playing a pivotal role in setting the mood. Modi said Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign is the way to build an India that produces not only for its own needs but also for the world. He said country's private sector is also coming forward with energy. Prime Minister said the fund allocated for infrastructure in the current budget is highly appreciated and it will generate employment for thousands. The Prime Minister urged to focus on storage and processing of agricultural products to reduce wastage. He stressed on the need to export processed food rather than raw food to increase profits. He said every state and every district in the country has a speciality and potential, and government is shortlisting and value-adding to these thousands of products hailing from different districts through marketing or for exports. Modi said reforms are very important for our farmers to get the necessary economic resources, better infrastructure and modern technology. Nagaland Chief Minister Nipirio today attended the 6th meeting of the Governing Council of Niti Aayog, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Rio shared points relevant to the state, such as agriculture, physical infrastructure, human resource development, improving service delivery at grassroots level, and health and nutrition. Informing this in a tweet, Rio expressed confidence that centre will continue to support small states like Nagaland and help Northeast to be an equal partner in transformation to a brighter India. The Chief Minister also thanked Prime Minister Modi for convening the meeting and for the opportunity to share views on the agenda items which are critical for transforming the nation to new India. Chief Minister Nipirio said time has come to curtail government expenditure and give more importance to revenue generation so that resources are available for development. Delivering his concluding remarks on the discussion on budget 2021-22 in the Assembly yesterday, Rio expressed concern over the state's mounting deficit. Rio said deterioration in state's finances did not happen in recent times but over the years following change in the funding pattern for annual plans since 1989. Nagaland Assembly yesterday passed a budget for 2021-22 amounting to 22,816.61 crore rupees that would result in a negative closing balance of 2,679.46 crore rupees. The Chief Minister said government will focus on right-sizing and rationalizing the large manpower in the government sector. The House also discussed the need to bring reforms in the power, transport, water and mining sectors so as to reduce the recurring expenditure of the government. Rio said Budget 2021-22 is well balanced, incorporating welfare, innovations and youth activities. Advisor IPNR, SCRT and Village Cards, Toshi Wongdong said government is not hiding under the shadow of the pandemic and is very serious about providing better future to the people of the state. Wongdong said that although Nagaland is a dependent state with little or no revenue sources of our own, the budget has clearly covered all available avenues that have potential, especially the agri and allied sector. Opposition member Imkong L. Limchen said government had presented deficit budget in all the successive terms, but the deficit in budget 2021-22 is alarming. Initiating the discussion on general budget yesterday, Im Chen said, Naga people have every right to expect better financing, disciplining and management. He lamented that the budgetary and financial management were never as per expectation of the people and it needs serious introspection. Participating in the budget discussion, MLA Dr. Chamben Muri said, as per the Union Budget 2020-22, the Centre has planned to rationalise and downsize all centrally sponsored schemes on the recommendation of the 15th Finance Commission and for which Nagaland do not see a promising day ahead. Muri stressed on the need to work upon and improve the tax and non-tax revenue collection. MLA Dr. Imdi Wapangaya suggested that underdeveloped areas of all districts should also be included on the Department of Underdeveloped Areas so that parity is maintained. MLA Y.M. Yolo Konyak called upon the government to give equal importance to the development of all districts and not just concentrate on few. MLA Moa Toshilongoma raised concern on states' dependence on import of important commodities from outside the state and frequent economic blockades imposed by neighbouring states. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. No new COVID-19 positive case was detected in Nagaland for the second consecutive day today. State Health and Family Welfare Minister S. Pangyapom in a tweet informed that 2 more patients have recovered from Kohima, taking the total recovery to 11,930. The minister said the total active case has come down to 18. Pangyo said total positive case detected in the state remains at 12,191. Nagaland reported 3 COVID deaths this week after no reported death for a month. State Health and Family Welfare Department, in its weekly COVID bulletin, said COVID-19 death toll has increased to 81. Health Department said hypertension and diabetes are the most commonly associated comorbidities among the deaths. It said 1,176 samples were tested in the past 7 days with detection of 15 positive cases. Till date, 128,898 samples have been tested in the state. The department said positivity rate among symptomatic, pre-operation screening, self-test, travel purpose, coming to flu clinics continue to remain high. Dimapur district has the highest sample positivity rate at 12.6% and is followed by Kohima district at 10.2%. The state's test ratio per 1,000 population is 63. Excise personnel from narcotics cell today arrested 1 person and seized 300 grams of heroin having market value of 8 lakh rupees from his possession. The accused has been identified as Pisurai, 27, a resident of Half Nagajan in Dimapur. Deputy Commissioner of Excise, Narcotic Cell, S. Chanle Ong said the contraband drug was concealed in 25 soap cases, each weighing around 12 grams. The accused has been booked under the relevant sections of NDPS Act 1985, he added. Pharma major Dr. Reddy's Laboratories announced that it has initiated a process with the Drugs Controller General of India for emergency use authorization of human adenoviral vector-based platform vaccine candidate Sputnik V. The Hyderabad-based firm yesterday said, as part of the review process, it will present a safety profile of the Phase 2 study and interim data of the Phase 3 study, which is expected to be complete by February 21st. Dr. Reddy partnered with the Russian Direct Investment Fund in September 2020 to conduct the clinical trials of the Sputnik V and for its distribution rights in India. And as the nation fights COVID-19 pandemic, let us all remember to stay safe and protected by following these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, wash hands frequently with soap and water, or use hand sanitizer and follow social distancing norms. And now 20 news, here are 10 points again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi chairs 6th meeting of the Governing Council of Niti Aayog, says centre and states should work together. Chief Minister Nipiro shares points relevant to the state at the 6th meeting Governing Council of Niti Aayog. Rio stresses on curtailing government expenditure and giving importance to revenue generation for development. An opposition party says deficit in budget 2021-22 is alarming. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.